A lot of you don't understand the difference between needs and wants. And some of you want to improve on your health, want to improve on your financial situation, but don't understand your needs and your wants. So, real quick, as I sit out here in the nice tropical weather, I want to talk about needs and your wants and what's more important to get to where you need to get to. Back in the day when I had nothing, when I was struggling, when I was basically homeless, living on my best friend's mother's couch, and my father had a stroke after they just moved to Virginia, and I had to basically help them out by any means necessary. I had to figure out what was my needs and my wants. This was dead of the winter. This was 2005 going on 2006, and I needed to at least be able to have shelter, which, like I stated, I slept on my best friend's mother's couch, who was like my mom, and I did what I had to do. Actually, at the time, her husband, who they had been separated for a while, I've known him for years, he didn't know I was staying there. He thought I was just always visiting. So I had to be there at a certain period of time, and if he would come around, I couldn't look like I was sleeping on the couch. Real embarrassing, low point in my life, but I had to focus on my need, and my need was for me to have shelter, and then also for me to be able to get back to the city, New York City, because I was living 10 minutes away in Jersey. Get back to the city and then do what I needed to do in order to receive compensation to be able to send to my parents. And I basically sent everything to my parents at the time except for my needs of eating and my necessity to get my supplies for my promotions that I was doing, and also transportation. Those are my four needs. Right? I didn't need to buy clothes because I already had clothes, and if I really needed anything, I could ask somebody for something. It was winter time. I wasn't trying to impress anybody. I was on a mission, right? And so I needed to get out there and make something happen. And then once I got things together, I was able to take care of my wants. For example, I wanted to eat at particular restaurants in the city, but I didn't have the money at the time to go ahead and do so because I had to give my money, 98% of that, to my parents so they can go ahead and use it while my mom didn't have a job and she was basically nurturing my father. I had wants of going out to the movies or being with a female and taking her out, but I couldn't do it at the time. I had to focus on my needs. So what are your needs and what are your wants? And how can you focus on your needs to then later on get your wants? Well, here's a suggestion. Think about your basic necessities. Think about where you want to be in a year from now. Not 5 years from now, not 10 years from now, but in a year from now. And are your wants driving you while you focus on your basic needs right now? Are those wants putting you in that position mentally? I might want my LA Fitness membership that costs me $300 a year, but I may need to just go outside to the park and just work out, or get a $10 Planet Fitness membership that might be 5 miles walking distance, but I need to work out, and I want my high-end LA Fitness membership where I could play basketball and do other things. I might not have it right now, but I still need to work out, and when I'm ready to go ahead to LA Fitness, I'll be in shape and ready to go, because that's what I really wanted, but I pushed it with my needs. This is Raphael, the Life Repair Coach. Are you suffering badly? Do you want to get rid of your problems and add 10 years to your life? Well, I can help you. I'm a 17-year plant-based nutritionist who specializes in natural medicine and movement. Besides helping hundreds of people from all walks of life, my biggest accomplishment to date is helping my 73-year-old father back in December 2017. The doctor told him he's a few days away from having a massive stroke or a heart attack. I flew back in the States from Panama and got to work. After 4 months of working with me, he lost 30 pounds, reversed his diabetes, and the doctors took him off his high blood pressure medicine. I did this all while he sat on his butt the entire time. I even helped my mother lose 20 pounds. Let's work one-on-one to end your suffering starting today. Visit www.liferepaircoach.net or call me 323-244-6476 because everyone deserves to live healthy.